Gather round, everyone. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just someone who likes to keep up with the latest business news, you've probably noticed headlines that seem to pop up everywhere. Ever hear news about big companies and wonder what it really means for you, your money, or even your favorite shows? Today, we're breaking down a headline that might sound complicated at first, but is actually pretty simple once you know what's going on behind the scenes. We're talking about HSBC, one of the world's biggest banks, and Netflix, the streaming giant that's probably on your TV or phone right now. HSBC just released a detailed report giving Netflix a big thumbs up, and that's a pretty big deal in the financial world. When a major bank like HSBC recommends a company, investors everywhere sit up and pay attention. These kinds of reports can actually move the stock price, sometimes in a matter of minutes. This isn't just a small compliment. HSBC put a bold, shiny number on their prediction for Netflix's future, signaling strong confidence in the company's growth and potential. Why does this matter? Because it's a real-world example of how the stock market works, using a company that's part of our daily lives. It shows how expert opinions can influence what happens to the companies we know and love. We'll unpack what HSBC said, why it matters, and what it could mean for people like us. Whether you're thinking about investing or just curious about how these decisions are made. No jargon, no confusing charts. Just a simple, friendly chat that makes sense, even if you've never followed the stock market before. So, let's dive in together and see what all the buzz is about. By the end, you'll know exactly why this headline matters and how it connects to your world. Let's decode the big words you see in financial news. If you've ever watched a business channel or read a financial article, you've probably come across a lot of jargon that sounds complicated. But don't worry, these terms are actually pretty straightforward once you break them down. Initiates coverage means a bank or financial institution has decided to start officially following a company and will now share their research, opinions, and recommendations about it with investors. It's like when a movie critic starts reviewing a new film. They're now paying close attention and will keep you updated. HSBC just did this for Netflix. They've added Netflix to their list of companies to watch, and from now on, they'll be analyzing its performance and sharing their insights with the public. A buy rating is the bank's way of saying, "We think this stock will go up, so it's a good time to invest." It's a positive signal, suggesting that the experts believe the company's future looks bright and that investors could benefit from owning its shares. Other common ratings you might see are hold, which means the experts think you should keep your shares but not necessarily buy more, and sell, which is a warning that the stock might go down and it could be wise to get out. The price target is their prediction of where the stock's price will be in about a year. It's an estimate based on research, trends, and the company's financial health. Think of it like a weather forecast, but for stocks. Just as meteorologists predict if it'll be sunny or rainy, analysts try to predict if a stock will rise or fall. HSBC's analysts looked at Netflix's numbers, studied its recent performance, and made an educated guess about where its stock price could go in the future. They consider things like earnings, competition, and market trends. So, to sum it up, HSBC started following Netflix, gave it a buy rating, and set a price target. This means they're optimistic about Netflix's future and think it's a good investment right now. These three terms, initiate coverage, buy rating, and price target, are the keys to understanding this kind of financial news. Once you know what they mean, the headlines start to make a lot more sense. Not so scary after all, right? With a little knowledge, you can read financial news with confidence and understand what the experts are really saying. We all know Netflix as the place for endless shows and movies, but let's take a step back and look at it from a business perspective. Netflix isn't just a source of entertainment, it's a company that's completely transformed how we consume media and how the entertainment industry operates. Netflix actually started out in 1997 as a DVD mail service, sending movies right to your doorstep. Back then, the idea of streaming was just a dream. Fast forward to today, and Netflix has evolved into a global streaming powerhouse, available in over 190 countries, and accessible on almost any device you can imagine. The business model is simple but powerful. You pay a monthly fee, and in return, you get unlimited access to a massive library of content. No late fees, no waiting for discs in the mail, just instant entertainment whenever you want it. But Netflix isn't just a digital library. It's also a major creator of original shows and movies, investing billions in content production. Think of hits like Stranger Things, The Crown, and Squid Game. These are Netflix originals that you can't find anywhere else. These exclusive titles have become cultural phenomena, sparking conversations around the world and even winning major awards. By producing its own content, Netflix has set itself apart from traditional TV networks and other streaming services. These exclusives keep people subscribed and attract new viewers, making Netflix a must-have service for millions of households. Netflix changed how we watch TV. No more waiting for your favorite show to air, no schedules, and best of all, no commercials. It's all about on-demand entertainment, giving viewers total control over what they watch and when. Today, Netflix is a truly global company, with over 230 million subscribers and a massive influence on the entertainment industry. Its reach extends from Hollywood to Bollywood, and everywhere in between. When banks like HSBC and other financial giants look at Netflix, they see a company that's constantly innovating, expanding into new markets, and finding new ways to grow. It's not just an app on your TV or phone. It's a business that's reshaped Hollywood, changed how stories are told, and even influenced our daily routines. That's why Netflix is often at the center of big financial news, with its stock price watched closely by investors and analysts around the world. Understanding Netflix as a business helps explain why investors are so interested and why its every move can send ripples through the stock market. It's more than just binge-watching your favorite series. It's a global force that's shaping the future of entertainment and business. And that's what makes the Netflix story so fascinating. Not just for viewers, but for anyone interested in how technology, business, and culture come together to change the world. Here's where it gets interesting: the numbers. When HSBC made their announcement, Netflix stock was about $89.46 per share. HSBC's price target, $107 per share. That's a predicted jump of nearly 20%, a big deal for investors. If you bought a share at $89 and it hits $107, that's a solid gain. This gap between today's price and the target is what excites investors. It's potential profit. Of course, a price target is just an expert's prediction, not a guarantee. But when a major bank sets a bold target, it gets people's attention. That's why this news is making waves. Why is HSBC so optimistic about Netflix? First, Netflix keeps attracting new subscribers worldwide, especially in untapped markets. They're making shows tailored to local tastes, which helps them grow globally. Netflix also introduced a cheaper, ad-supported plan, opening the door for more people to join. They're cracking down on password sharing, turning freeloaders into paying customers. Plus, Netflix is spending smarter, focusing on content that draws big audiences. All these moves mean more revenue and growth potential. That's why HSBC is bullish on Netflix's future. Netflix isn't just an American company anymore, it's a global powerhouse. Most growth now comes from outside the US and Canada, in places like Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Netflix creates local hits, like in Spain and in South Korea, that become global sensations. This strategy attracts new subscribers in each country and enriches the content library for everyone. It's a win-win. Local stories go global, and global audiences get more variety. HSBC sees this international approach as a major engine for growth. Every new hit show in a different country means millions of potential new subscribers. Netflix's ability to be both global and local sets it apart from competitors. This global reach is a big reason for HSBC's high price target. It's not just about adding a few users, It's about tapping into billions of viewers worldwide. That's a powerful advantage. Let's talk about Netflix's ad-supported plan. For years, Netflix was ad-free, but they realized some people wanted a cheaper option. So, they launched a lower-priced plan with ads. This brought in new subscribers who couldn't afford the regular price and kept others from canceling. Now, Netflix earns money from both subscriptions and advertisers. Companies pay big bucks to reach Netflix's huge audience. This new revenue stream is a game changer, and a key reason HSBC is excited. It diversifies Netflix's business and boosts profits. The ad-supported tier is already paying off. Thinking about investing after hearing all this? Here's what you need to know. Buying a stock means owning a tiny piece of a company, like Netflix. If the company does well, your share's value can go up, and you can make a profit. But stocks can also go down, and you could lose money. That's the risk. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. The best strategy for beginners? Think long-term. Don't try to get rich quick. Find companies you believe in and hold on. Do your homework before investing. Reports from banks like HSBC are helpful, but don't rely on them alone. Investing is about making informed choices for your future. Start small, be patient, and stay curious. You're in charge of your financial journey. So, what's the takeaway from all this? We've learned how banks analyze companies and why their opinions matter. Understanding these reports makes the stock market less intimidating. We've seen how Netflix's smart strategies drive its success. For investors, HSBC's report is a strong signal to look closer at Netflix. For everyone, it's a reminder that business news connects to our daily lives. The shows we watch are part of a bigger economic story. Next time you stream Netflix, you'll know the business behind the binge and why it matters.